फुटबॉल का स्टेडियम है जिसमें हम अभी जा रहे हैं।
रैंप कौन सा है?
Hey, what's up? Hi. How are you? You guys found parking. So did we.
Yay! You made a booklet?
हम स्टेडियम के अंदर घुस चुके हैं और देखिए अंदर का नज़ारा। यहाँ गिफ्ट करने के लिए फूलों के बुके मिल रहे हैं और हम अपने बैठने की जगह तलाश रहे हैं ताकि हमें एक अच्छा व्यू मिल सके। वैसी जगह तलाश रहे हैं बैठने के लिए। हम कोशिश करेंगे कि ऐसी जगह बैठें जहाँ से हमें पूरी सेरेमनी सामने दिखाई दे ताकि हम वीडियो भी बना के आपको दिखा सकें। धीरे धीरे स्टेडियम में भीड़ बढ़ती जाएगी और आप देखेंगे कि स्टेडियम पूरी तरह से भर जाएगा। रॉस स्कूल ऑफ बिजनेस में 1589 लोगों को डिग्री दी गई आज और वो पूरी सेरेमनी हम देखेंगे। ये फुटबॉल स्टेडियम है अंदर से, यानी कि रग्बी का स्टेडियम यूएस में सबसे बड़ा है। मिशिगन स्टेडियम बहुत बड़ा स्टेडियम है और मिशिगन यूनिवर्सिटी के बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स ओलंपियन भी हैं और नेशनल लेवल पे रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं कंट्री को। यहाँ स्पोर्ट्स को बहुत महत्व दिया जाता है। धीरे धीरे स्टूडेंट्स आ रहे हैं और जब सब स्टूडेंट्स आ जाएंगे, फैकल्टीज़ आ जाएगी, उसके बाद ये सेरेमनी चालू होगी और बहुत जल्द। यहाँ टाइम की बहुत कीमत है और समय से तो 10 बजे का समय दिया गया है, तो 10 बजे कार्यक्रम चालू हो जाएगा। उससे पहले का ये नज़ारा है जो आप देख रहे हैं। लोगों ने आना शुरू कर दिया है, अपनी अपनी जगह ले ली है। आज कोई सीट की बुकिंग नहीं थी, आप किसी भी सीट पे बैठ सकते हैं। सभी स्टूडेंट्स के लिए एक बहुत बड़ा दिन है ज़िंदगी का और सभी बहुत खुश नज़र आ रहे हैं। अपनी अपनी जगह तलाश रहे हैं और अपने दोस्तों से मिल रहे हैं। शायद ज़िंदगी में ये उनकी आखिरी मुलाकात हो और फिर वो ना मिल पाएँ, तो सब अपने दोस्तों से मिल रहे हैं। कुछ दोस्त तो मिलेंगे एक दूसरे से भविष्य में भी, लेकिन कुछ बिछड़ जाएंगे जो शायद कभी ना मिलें। ये देखिए सभी लोग लगभग आ चुके हैं और अब शुरू होने वाला है कार्यक्रम।
Thank you for joining us here today. My name is Rahul Narayan. I'm a full-time MBA student here at Ross, at least for another couple of hours, and president of MBA Council, our student government. On behalf of the amazing graduating class of 2026, I am honored to welcome you all here this afternoon to the Michigan Ross Commencement Ceremony. I'd like to leave you all with a few final thoughts.
Yes, I do.
That I trust will resonate not just with my fellow full-time MBAs in the back over there, but also with every other program represented here today. For the several thousand of you in the audience who have not attended Ross, I will attempt to describe it. It is a crucible of professional, educational, and social moments where all of us from different backgrounds, cultures, experiences, and even countries are thrown together. Every day, walking the fine line between confused toddlers and seasoned professionals with expert intuition. I'd like to think most of us now feel closer to the latter, although honestly I'm not too sure. I believe that every class has a defining characteristic.
great honor to welcome you to the 2026 commencement of the Stephen M. Ross School of Business. Woo! Class of 2026, today we are here to celebrate you and recognize the tremendous achievements that brought you to this milestone moment, graduating from what we all know is the best business school in the world. Please be seated. Today we come together as a community to celebrate our students. This graduating class includes first-generation college students, multi-generational U of M families, parents, veterans, and students from literally across the globe. You are future leaders who will have an important impact on your communities and the world, and are already shining examples of what it means to always be striving to be leaders and best. I'd like to start by extending a special welcome to all of the family members and friends of our graduates joining us from across the country and across the globe, as well as those joining us via live stream. At this point, I'd like to invite our graduates to look to either the Master's and and please give them a big round of applause to thank them for all they've done together. Next, I'd like to acknowledge them. I also want to extend a very special welcome to Regent Carl Myers and Jenny Just, our keynote speaker. Thank you.
Heather Brown, accounting, regular vacancies, and enforcement training. Congratulations. Angie Payne, accounting, corporate patent transfers to tax havens. Congratulations.
Next in our program, you will hear from our third graduating speaker, Corey Finney. Please join me in welcoming Corey.
It's Alexis and Shanna and their families. This morning I was reading these headlines. Oil prices soar, threatening the economy. Uncertainty grows. U.S. deficit surges to record levels. Rapid technological development will displace millions of workers. So gas prices are high, our best times are behind us, and there are no jobs in the future. Now the interesting thing is those headlines are from 1990, when I sat in your same seat as a Ross graduate. 36 years later, and yet the future outlook you're facing is almost the same as mine was. So how did I feel? Thrilled at the prospect of being done with homework forever, for sure. Sad to be leaving my friends in Ann Arbor. Scared to be entering the real world. And most of all, a little hungover from celebrating too much. So, how did a regular girl from Wisconsin go from sitting in that seat to building and running a multi-billion-dollar organization from scratch? Let me tell you, there was not a plan. Like many of you, my mind was on landing a job. I interviewed at 3 places: a bank, an advertising firm, and an options trading firm. Like many of you, I ultimately decided on something I wasn't so sure I was good at. I had no idea what options were. But I decided on the options trading firm for 2 very important reasons. One, the dress code was casual, which was a really new thing back then. And 2, they had Haagen-Dazs and beer in the fridge, so I was in. That was my plan, I was sticking to it. Truly, I had no plan. On my first day, I learned I was going to the Chicago Board Options Exchange Trading Floor. Already, this was not turning out to be the desk job I thought I signed up for. There's a big difference between the quiet office where I'd interviewed and the trading floor full of thousands of people screaming and yelling for 7 straight hours. But despite the chaos, that first year on the trading floor, it's still one of the best years of my working career. It was like a sporting event every single day. And looking back, I can see clearly what I did and didn't do that I'm certain helped me get to where I am today. I started by learning a tangible skill. In my case, options trading. More specifically, I learned how to take calculated risk, albeit with someone else's money. What I didn't do was worry about some grand plan or how to become a billionaire. I started building scaffolding. And as I went from the trading floor to the trading desk, I started to gain more perspective of how the portfolio was built and how the different parts of the organization worked. And when I finally thought I was mastering the trade desk, 2 years in, life threw a curveball. The great Chicago flood happened. All of the Chicago financial district closed down. Trading stopped. Our company didn't have backup systems at the time, and everything in the computers now had to be recreated on paper. Every single position written by hand. While many people I work with dispersed to our other offices, I stayed with a group in Chicago and was fortuitously placed alongside a famous pioneer in options trading who headed our equity option division, Clay Strube. I spent countless late nights stuck in a building with Clay and other men. My mother, thank God, she didn't know. But I grinded it out. And after the crisis was done, I was offered a job in a new division. It was called Global Risk Management. Clearly our leader thought I had potential. I really had no idea what the job was about. It turned out to be the worst job of my career. It took me a while to understand this as a new professional, but this is going to happen. You will have not very good bosses, and you will do work that feels totally misdirected. This was mine, and I felt like it was a massive waste of time. But I stuck it out, and fortunately, soon after, our company was doing a joint venture with a bank. And I was asked, along with my future co-founder, Matt, to build a business within the company. We became intrapreneurs, created a new division, equity options, but basically bulk trading off the exchange floor. The no plan was working because the no plan is not about being aimless. It is about being the hardest worker in the room. It's about being curious and being determined to grow and move forward regardless of what the world throws at you. I worked in 5 different jobs at the same company in 7 years, and I still had no plan. And certainly no plan to start a business, but I was building skill. And today I can look back at how important each of those jobs was to the totality of my scaffolding, how all those experiences were compounding on each other, like compound interest. You're from Ross, you know what it means. The exponential growth you get when your interest earns interest. It's the same thing in your professional career. Getting critical experiences, even if they aren't perfect, maybe especially if they aren't perfect. Compounding on each other early. It adds up. Your growth accelerates. 7 years after Michigan, our company was sold to the bank we partnered with, and they were relocating, and I didn't want to move. My co-founder, Matt, and I said, well, we could just do what we've been doing again, but for ourselves, which was quite naive. We had 7 years of work experience, had some savings. Were we ready? Absolutely not. But now, here's the time. We thought we had a plan. We're going to partner with another bank and recreate what we have been doing. Go from being intrapreneurs to entrepreneurs. We called ourselves Peak 6 and created our very first plan. It was called Plan A. It's been almost 30 years, and we've never executed on that plan. We did try for like 18 months, but we had to survive. So we needed a backup plan, and we started running Plan B at almost the same time. Plan B was a proprietary trading firm. We raised $1.6 million, and by July of 1997, we were up and running. In August, we almost went out of business, but in October, we got lucky, and we made our first $1 million. It felt like our ship had come in. So when we started trading, it was really more of an individual sport. Each person, they're mostly master of their own domain, and in many ways, it's still like that today. We were almost a year into our business when we went to Wendy's for lunch. Yes, Wendy's, the hamburger place. As creative
Pavitran,
Krishna Gupta,
Kishore,
Sanket Kulkarni,
Kaushal Joshi,
Cameron Daniel,
Shreyas
Full-time MBA, Section 3. Sean Ogden.
Ardya Harsh Sodama.
Taylor Plecker.
Evan Daniel.
Philip Chu.
Blue Luca.
Nate O'Sullivan.
Shane Dubois.
Matthew Clementi Harper.
Dario Garcia.
Maisley Kim.
Alexandra Maxwell.
Najee Gerba.
Ranik Kugreja.
Sahabi Kaifula.
Archit Raje.
Najahat Ramesh.
Rushna Boshanki.
Blake Bexton.
Shell Lopez.
Arjun Mohatra.
Siwei Zhang.
Noah Eaton Kim.
Sammy Carlson,
Priya Suresh.
Rebecca Macy's,
I don't remember the year.
Marika Ninamali.
James Masola,
Hidran Selena Jung.
Rundi Siraikari,
Jason Lee.
Brittany Barnes,
Nate Coley.
Aryan Batra,
Varun Bangimola,
Pranil Piarsetti,
Lee.
Helen Chin,
CC Stein,
और डीन महोदय देखिए सभी 1589 लोगों से जो स्टूडेंट्स थे सबसे उन्होंने हाथ मिलाया और बधाई दी।
Kira Santana,
Nicholas Newberry,
Dylan Heron,
Zach Z.K. Kramer,
Dylan Morningstar,
Jimmy Cohen, Solomon Sion,
Regan Dietz,
Sterling Cook,
Akshay Mehta,
Connor McDonald,
Evan Matsuda, our one and only Romeo Buet.
and finally, our incredible BBA class president,
और ये अब आखिरी दो स्टूडेंट्स जो कि अनाउंस कर रहे थे उनको डिग्री मिली। दोस्तों इस ग्रेजुएशन सेरेमनी में सबको नाम अनाउंस करके सबसे हाथ मिला के बधाई दी जाती है और डिग्री बाद में मिलती है प्रत्यक्ष रूप से। और अब हम देखने जा रहे हैं यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ मिशिगन की सभी स्ट्रीम्स की ग्रेजुएशन सेरेमनी का नज़ारा। इसके लिए हम जाएंगे मिशिगन फुटबॉल स्टेडियम, जो कि यूएस का सबसे बड़ा फुटबॉल स्टेडियम है उसमें। और यहाँ भी देखिए गजब की भीड़, क्योंकि ये बाकी सभी स्ट्रीम्स जो यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ मिशिगन में पढ़ाई जाती हैं वहाँ सभी स्टूडेंट्स को डिग्री दी जाएगी। लगभग 1 लाख स्टूडेंट्स को आज डिग्री मिलेगी।
और उसके बाद
देखिए कितने स्टूडेंट्स और कितनी भीड़, कितने पेरेंट्स आए हुए हैं इस मौके को देखने के लिए। ये बैंड बजा और म्यूजिकल परफॉर्मेंस, इसके बाद सभी फैकल्टीज़ आएंगी, फिर सभी जितने भी स्टेडियम में लोग हैं सारे खड़े होंगे और अमेरिका का नेशनल एंथम गाया जाएगा। उसको भी देखिए। यहाँ एकदम अटेंशन पोजीशन में खड़े होने की ज़रूरत नहीं है नेशनल एंथम के समय, आप बस खड़े हों, ये ज़रूरी है। तो इसको भी हम देखेंगे। फिलहाल ये देखिए सारे फैकल्टीज़ अलग अलग स्ट्रीम्स के आ रहे हैं, सब स्ट्रीम्स के अलग अलग झंडे हैं, सब अपने अपने झंडे लेके आ रहे हैं और कितनी फैकल्टीज़ आई हैं। ये शुरू हुआ नेशनल एंथम।
टाइमिंग पे सूरज है।
Graduates, you may be beginning a tradition. You may be beginning a tradition that will continue long after this day, creating a new Michigan story that begins with you. That's how institutions endure. Each story, each person, each moment stacked on
अब जो यहाँ से स्टूडेंट सीधे आर्मी या एयरफोर्स नेवी में भर्ती होने जा रहे हैं उनकी शपथ हो रही है।
The Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations to the newest second lieutenant of the United States military.
यूएस मिलिट्री में उनका भर्ती हो गया। शीरीन इबादी जो कि पहली मुस्लिम वुमेन हैं ईरानियन जो कि नोबेल प्राइज़ जीती हैं, उनको डॉक्टर ऑफ लॉज की ऑनररी डिग्री दी गई।
State of Michigan vested in the Board of Regents, I now confer upon you, Shireen Abadi, the degree Doctor of Laws, and admit you to all of its rights, honors, and privileges.
Dear graduates, today is your day. Today is the day that you have worked hard and stayed up nights to get to. Today is not only a ceremony of graduation, but it is a ceremony of all your desires and dreams that have come true. You have fought with difficulties, and today you are celebrating your victory. You have worked all your life in order to build your future. It is true that sometimes you might have failed, but each failure can be an introduction to a greater victory. Have your confidence, try again and again. If there is a will and there's resilience, there is no goal that cannot be achieved and no dream that's impossible.
दूसरी ऑनररी डिग्री इंगेबॉर्ग हॉचमेयर को दी गई डॉक्टर ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग में। इन्होंने मॉडर्न ऑडियोमेट्रिक डिवाइस जो कि कोक्लियर इम्प्लांट है उसका ईजाद किया है, इसलिए इनको ये सम्मान दिया गया। ये ऑस्ट्रिया की नागरिक हैं।
The degree Doctor of Engineering, admit you to all its rights, honors, and privileges.
A big thank you to the Regents of the University for this honor. It means a lot to me and to my team of passionate experts trying to reveal lost compensation. And to the class of 2026, congratulations. And may you always remember to use your talents and the learnings from the University of Michigan to the highest degree possible to positively contribute to the well-being of the society and to a better world.
डॉक्टर ऑफ लॉज की ऑनररी डिग्री दी गई माइकल फेल्प्स को, जो कि सबसे डेकोरेटेड ओलंपियन हैं। स्विमिंग में उन्होंने 28 मेडल जीते जिसमें से कि 23 गोल्ड मेडल हैं। इनको डॉक्टर ऑफ लॉज में ऑनररी डिग्री दी गई। इतने मेडल जीतने वाले ये एकमात्र ओलंपियन हैं।
And unparalleled success in elite swimming have redefined the limits of athletic possibility. For so many, that would be enough. But you are parlaying your considerable wins for the benefit of others the world over. For your exemplary display of integrity, inclusion, and innovation, the University of Michigan is proud to present you with this honorary degree, Doctor of Laws. Authority of the state of Michigan, vested in the Board of Regents, I now confer upon you, Michael Phelps, the degree, Doctor of Laws, and admit you for all the rights, honors, and privileges. Welcome to the club, Michael.
जेलन ए रोज को डॉक्टर ऑफ ह्यूमन लेटर्स की ऑनररी डिग्री दी गई। इनका जन्म डिट्रॉइट में हुआ और ये बहुत ही सेलिब्रेटेड एथलीट हैं, मीडिया इनोवेटर, कल्चरल स्टोरी टेलर और सिविक माइंडेड दानवीर हैं, इसलिए इन्हें ये सम्मान दिया गया।
Jalen Rose, Dr. J, the degree of Humane Letters, and admit you to all its rights, honors, and privileges. Congratulations.
केंट डी सीवर्ट, जो कि इस यूनिवर्सिटी के अगले डीन होने वाले थे, लेकिन इन्हें ऐसी बीमारी डिटेक्ट हुई, ब्रेन में कैंसर, इसकी वजह से इन्होंने ये पोस्ट छोड़ दी और इनको भी सम्मान दिया गया।
For your leadership in strengthening institutions, advancing opportunity, and serving communities through higher education, the University of Michigan proudly presents you with this honorary degree, Doctor of Laws.
Greetings. I'm Ken Sibber. 2 weeks ago, I was preparing to become the new president of the University of Michigan and to steward this great institution through the years ahead. But God had other plans. Instead, I spent the last 2 weeks fighting a ferocious brain tumor and brain cancer with the help of hundreds of caring caregivers at the University of Michigan, Madison. 12 years ago, when my wife Ruth Chen and I moved to Syracuse, New York, to assume the leadership of that great university, we moved into a freshman dormitory. It was a great way to get to know the students and to understand that institution. I didn't think there was any way we could replicate that at such a big, sprawling institution as the University of Michigan. I was wrong. A week in the intensive care unit at the University of Michigan Madison taught me so much about who Michigan is and what it does. We were cared for by amazing caregivers of all kinds. And it taught me that what Michigan does is produce magnificent people, caring, smart, innovative, athletic, and decent people. Thousands of them, including the thousands who are graduating today. I congratulate every single one of you on your achievement. I am so proud of each of you. Go Michigan Madison, go Michigan, and always go blue.
Paul W. Brown.
प्रेसिडेंट बनना जा रहा था, लेकिन ब्रेन कैंसर हो गया तो नहीं बना, विड्रॉ कर लिया, कभी विड्रॉ कर लिया। यही है वैसे दूसरा।
I have the honor to present a scholar, an athlete, a business leader, a political leader.
अगली ऑनररी डिग्री दी गई डॉक्टर ऑफ लॉज की रोनाल्ड एन वीजर को, जो कि एक स्टीफन एमरोज स्कूल ऑफ बिजनेस के ग्रेजुएट हैं और रियल एस्टेट एंटरप्रेन्योर हैं और इन्होंने यूनिवर्सिटी को $300 मिलियन दान में दिए और इन्हें भी डॉक्टर ऑफ लॉज की डिग्री दी गई।
Have advanced the welfare of all its people. Your investment of time and resources in this institution are positioning us for greatness in the 21st century. In recognition of your leadership in advancing the university's mission and your unwavering dedication to serving the community, the University of Michigan is proud to present you with this honorary degree, Doctors of Law. By the authority of the state of Michigan, vested in the Board of Regents, I now confer upon you, Ronald M. Weiser, the degree Doctor of Law, and admit you to all its rights.
ऑनररी डिग्रीज के बाद फिर सभी स्टूडेंट्स को, जैसा कि हमने पिछले ग्रेजुएशन सेरेमनी में देखा, उसी प्रकार से सबको एक एक नाम लेके बुला के डिग्री दी गई और इसके साथ ही कार्यक्रम ख़त्म हुआ और अब हम चलते हैं वापस।